The cowboy had been riding since dawn, his hat pulled low, dust clinging to his boots, and the cold morning wind biting at his jaw. His name was Cole Maddox, a quiet, broad-shouldered rancher known for two things: his calm temper and the shotgun on his saddle that made troublemakers think twice. He didn't expect anything unusual that morning, just a trip into town for supplies. But life has a way of putting certain people in your path exactly when they need you most. As Cole crossed the old wooden bridge near Willow Creek, he saw a small figure standing at the far end, a little boy no older than 6, thin, shivering, barefoot, holding a torn blanket in his hands. The boy lifted his arm weakly to stop the cowboy. Cole slowed his horse. The boy's cheeks were streaked with dirt, and his eyes, big, brown and scared, locked onto Cole with a determination no child should ever need. "Sir," the boy whispered, voice trembling, "please, please take my mama." Cole frowned. "What do you mean, son?" The boy tugged at his sleeve, desperate. She ain't whacking right, and he's gonna come back. Please, sir, please help her." Cole felt something cold settle in his chest. He dismounted immediately. "Show me," he said. The boy grabbed his hand, tiny fingers gripping with desperate strength, and led him down a narrow path behind some broken fencing. Up ahead stood a crumbling shack, roof half gone, door hanging from one hinge. Before Cole even reached it, he heard the softest whimper like a wounded animal. Standing in the doorway, he froze. A woman lay on the dirt floor, breathing but barely. Her dress was torn, her lips split, one eye swollen shut, bruises covering her arms and ribs. She looked like she'd been beaten for hours, maybe days. When she heard footsteps, she flinched violently, curling inward. The little boy rushed to her side. "Mama, it's okay, I brought help, I brought a cowboy." She tried to sit up, gasped in pain, and collapsed again. Cole knelt beside her slowly, gently. "It's all right, ma'am," he said softly. "Name's Cole Maddox, I ain't here to hurt you." She couldn't speak, only tears slipped from the corner of her good eye. "Who did this?" Cole asked the boy quietly. The little boy swallowed hard. "Mama's husband," he said. "He said she ain't allowed to leave. He went to town to get more whiskey. He'll be real mad when he comes back." Cole's jaw tightened with a cold, controlled fury. He'd seen cruelty before, but something about the boy's trembling voice and the woman's bruised body made his blood boil. "What's your name, son?" Cole asked. "Caleb," the boy whispered, "and my mama's name is Anna." Cole nodded. "All right, Caleb, we're talking her out of here." Anna's eyes widened in fear, and she shook her head weakly. With trembling fingers, she tried to push Cole away. Her voice was barely a croak. "He'll kill us, please do." Cole put a hand over hers, steady, warm, sure. "He ain't laying another finger on you, not while I'm breathing." Caleb looked up at the cowboy with a desperate hope that broke Cole's heart. "Sir," the boy whispered, voice cracking, "can she come with you? Can my mama, can she be safe with you?" Cole looked at Anna again, fragile, terrified, beaten nearly to death, and something inside him settled with finality. "Yes," he said. Caleb exhaled shakily, like a child who'd been holding fear in his lungs for too many years. Cole lifted Anna carefully into his arms. She winced, biting back a cry, but she didn't fight. The boy hurried beside them, clinging to her dress as if afraid she'd disappear. When Cole reached his horse, he wrapped Anna gently in his coat, his only warm coat, and settled her safely in the saddle. Caleb climbed up behind her, holding her tightly. "You'll be all right," Cole said softly. But just as he took the reins, a shout echoed across the clearing. "Hey!" Cole turned. A man staggered from between the trees, big, filthy, eyes wild with drink. The whiskey bottle in his hand dropped and shattered when he saw Anna on the cowboy's horse. "You," the man growled, "get your hands off my wife." Anna flinched so hard she nearly fell, but Caleb held her. Cole stepped forward, calm, collected, deadly. "She ain't your property," he said, and she ain't staying here another minute." The man pulled a knife from his belt. "You think you can just take her?" Cole didn't reach for his gun, not yet. He simply stared, unblinking. "I ain't thinking," Cole said. "I'm doing." The man charged, drunk and furious. Cole sidestepped him effortlessly. When the man lunged again, Cole grabbed his wrist, twisted the knife free, and shoved him to the ground. "This is your one chance to walk away," Cole warned. But the man didn't walk away. He scrambled toward the fallen knife. Cole was faster. One shot into the dirt, inches from the man's hand, made the entire world go silent. Birds scattered. The man froze. Cole lowered the smoking barrel. "That's your last warning." The man's face twisted, anger, fear, defeat, and he turned, stumbling, sprinting into the woods. Caleb let out a shaky breath he'd been holding the entire time. Anna sagged against the saddle, shaking violently. Cole holstered his gun and mounted behind her, steadying her gently. "We're going home," he said softly. "My home, you're safe now." Anna made a weak sound, a broken sob, and collapsed against his chest. Caleb laid his head on her arm, his little body trembling. Cole wrapped his arms around them both and rode toward his ranch. The journey was slow. Every bump hurt Anna, and every sound made her flinch. But Cole spoke to her softly, calming her, keeping her awake. By the time they reached the Maddox ranch, Anna was barely conscious. Cole carried her inside, laid her on his own bed, and told Caleb to stay close. For days he tended to her bruises, fed her broth, cooled her fever, helped her sit up, helped her breathe through the nightmares. Caleb slept curled beside her every night. Anna healed slowly, painfully, but she healed. One evening, sitting by the fire wrapped in a blanket, she finally spoke more than a whisper. "You saved us," she said, voice fragile. "Why?" Cole looked at her, not at the bruises, not at the scars, but at the woman beneath them. "Because your boy asked me to," he said quietly, "and because no man with a soul leaves a woman and child to suffer like that." Her eyes filled with tears. Caleb climbed into her lap and hugged her tightly. She pressed her face into his hair and sobbed, the kind of sob that comes from years of holding pain alone. Cole didn't touch her, didn't crowd her. He just sat nearby, hat in his hands, gaze soft, waiting. It was Anna who reached for him first. She placed her trembling hand over his. "Thank you," she whispered. "Thank you for giving us a life I never thought we could have." Cole swallowed hard. "You ain't alone anymore," he said softly. The little boy curled against his mother, half asleep, mumbled the same words he'd told Cole the day they met. "Sir, please take my mama." Cole squeezed her hand gently. "I already did," he whispered, "and I ain't letting her go." Anna looked up at him, eyes shining with something new, something she thought she'd lost forever. Hope. And in the dim firelight of the Maddox ranch, for the first time in her life, she truly believed she was safe. And loved. And finally home.